And good morning to everyone. It is Wednesday, August the 25th. And as we move further into this new year of school, of beginnings again, of so many different ministries and so many different projects and programs, it's time for Wednesday Word from the Pastor. Um, Once again, it might seem like a common thread, but if and I not someone who has been watching the news recently, but I catch the headlines as I'm skimming through online. Um, Matter of fact, I don't think I've watched the news for about 14 years now. I'm not proud of that fact. It's just the reality. I just don't have the time or the inclination because there's so much bad news. And I do pick up the headlines online, and it's disturbing enough what I see online. Um, the thought I wanted to leave with us is very simple. We see and we hear about what's going on over in Afghanistan with the withdrawal of American troops, and we see what that's causing the local people, and as the Taliban continues to take over that particular country. It's really hard to watch and hard to listen and hard to see, but it's important that we be aware of at the same time. And then the fires in Minnesota, the fires in Colorado, the floodings throughout the country. In Tennessee, in Waverly, we hear about the loss of life and all the tragedy there. We see the infighting in Washington, D.C., the man's inhumanity and the shootings all over the place, shootings in Colorado, shootings in so many different places. We see the fighting between masks and no mask and COVID and whatever. We see the vaccinations or no vaccinations. We see people coming to blows and really the violence that is coming our way because of the difference of opinion. And I say, since when is it that we have to fight because we have a difference of opinion? When is it that we have to come to blows, that violence is ever an answer? When do we learn that violence is no answer, that we have to work out seeing that there's some truth in everyone's stand? There's some little truth in everyone's stand. And that's why it's important for us to look around us and we see people hurting, people are fearful, and there are still people who are fearful and worried. And do we discount their fears? Do we discount them? No, they're very real to those people. And so what we need to do is continue to try to be a light for them. It's dark out there in the world. A lot of people don't trust each other. We've lost trust. We've lost faith. We've lost hope. And I think in many ways, what we've done is we've lost a sense of a moral compass in our life. You know, we know what's the right thing to do, but we fail the courage to do it. And we lack the insight and the courage to do it. My prayer for us as we continue with our journey together through these dark and confusing COVID days, through these dark and confusing political and days, challenges that confront us, that we don't lose sight of the fact that we're one people. You know, people not marked by culture, not marked by race, not marked by the color of our skin or the language that we speak or the gender that we are. It is marked by the oneness that we profess as a country and as a people. I am perhaps one of the most apolitical people that you might think of, that you can see. I can't, everybody's got their own opinion and their own right to profess it. But as long as it doesn't impinge or affect the lives of those around us in a negative way. My prayer and my hope for all of us as we look around us is that we try to be a light. We acknowledge God's light in our life, and we try to let that light shine through us and for the sake of others. And I say, in this dark time, we used to call the Middle Ages the Dark Ages. Well, we used to call some of those things the Dark Ages. Well, we're in a dark time now. Are we going to choose and opt for darkness, or are we going to choose and opt to be a light, to be light? Because there's plenty of light going on around us. We just have to acknowledge it, look around us and see it. Let's stop worrying. The violence is there, and the evil in the world is there. And man's inhumanity in man continues to be there, but also man's goodness is there. Choose to be on that side. Choose every day to make someone's life better because we've decided to make it better. It's our goal in life to make someone smile, to make someone feel at peace, to make someone feel valued. It's our goal in life. Everyone. It should be everyone's goal in life. Not matter, I don't care what faith you share, what religion we have. It should be everyone's vision to make our brother or our sister feel connected to each other. Feel wanted, feel valued, feel appreciated. As a Catholic Christian, I look at myself and I say, as a priest, I feel compelled to make that my job, my mission in life, my goal in life. And at the end, when I can't do that anymore, I don't want to look back and say I would have, could have, should have. I want to look back and say I did what I could. With God's help, with God's grace, I did what I could. May we do likewise and say likewise. What have we done today? What will we do tomorrow? You know, for me, I look at my faith and I say it's not something I can afford to wear just one day a week on a Sunday and then take it off and just forget about it for the rest of the week. Every day I'm thinking, every day I'm looking, every day I need to be aware. And hopefully you do too. Because it's not a matter of what priests do, what priests should do. It is a matter of what we all are called to do. To be brother and sister to each other. Hey, it sounds so simple. And if it is, why is it that more people aren't doing it? So whether we're driving on the road, give people the benefit of the doubt if they happen to cut you off. Whether we're in the grocery store and people don't seem to be cognizant, don't let their problem be your problem. Be a light for them. Surrender a little bit, you know, and in the end you'll see what you gain. We might take a step back, but instead of taking a step back from violence, we take a step forward in making this world a better place, a peaceful place, a joyful place, a place not only where God's love shines, but that the reality of being brothers and sisters to each other becomes more of a reality. Choose to be on that side, okay? God bless you all. Know that we're keeping you in our thoughts and prayers. Pray for each other. Pray for our sick, our homebound, and those who are worried and fearful and anxious, and know that we're praying for all of you. God bless you all. Mary, Help of Christians, pray for us. Mary, Help of Christians, pray for you.